Hello folks. So in this video we're going to learn how to set up Spring Boot and how to write the Spring Boot Hello API. So before we get started with Spring Boot, let's first download Eclipse because you need IDE. Very important to view the code, edit and run the code. So to do that, just go to Eclipse. So here's the link I will attach with this video. Go to this place. You have a list of Eclipse IDE. Click Eclipse IDE for Java developers, and you can choose. If you have Windows, you can choose Windows. If you have Mac, you can choose Mac. Mine is Mac. That's very simple. Click download and it will start download the installation file. So once you download it, it's very simple. You just need to install the Eclipse in your machine, and I hope so you have the Java installed. If not installed, you need to install Java first, that before Eclipse, and open that. I already have Eclipse in my machine, so I'm going to skip that, but you may need to continue installing. And once the installation completed, let's see how we can set up the Spring Boot. So let me open my Eclipse. So after install, so you get the, if you open your workspace, this is the latest versions. You see this kind of view in an Eclipse, and you don't have any project. Either you can create a project. To the Spring Boot, it's very easy. Already the Spring Boot given the template for you. You don't need to create your own projects manually. Okay, let's do how we can do that. So go to Spring Initializer. Just go to Google. Very simple. Spring Initializer. Type. So I will also attach this link. Click this link. It's a start.spring.io. I will attach this link. You can just copy. So you can just give your project example demo and name demo. So you can change it just like it's your artifact's name and your package name going to be, and you can give your description and your project. It looks like your package will be looks like this one. Let's say hello world, and let me also use this hello world. My artifact is hello world. Okay, so then if you have what version of Java you have, you can just select that, and here's the list of dependency you can install. There are a lot of dependency for project, but if you whatever dependency you can just install here. But right now you can just choose the Spring Web, um, and click generate. So it generates the file for you, the Maven file. Open that. You can just extract. So it has all the files you needed, and it's very simple. Go to the file and just import and click existing Maven. So you have a list of all the projects you have. Just click Maven, existing Maven project, click here and browse the file you downloaded. Go to the folder hello world, finish. Now look at that. So once you downloaded, you all your dependency file get be downloaded from the Maven. Maven, you see that source file. If you open the source file, it is Java. Under that you have your the main file. So here's the package you defined. You can change it later if you want, or while you download you can change it in the Spring Initializer. So now you got a project structure, so you got everything ready. So let's see, let's create a hello world. Let's see how we can create it. Just you can go to the same thing. So go here, let's create a new class. Let's go here. So let me create another. So you have one class, this main class. I'm going to create a new class. hello API. So always start with uppercase and the class name hello API. Just click finish. So now you got the API class. So for Spring Boot, so you need to do a couple of things to in order to initialize the Spring Boot. The first and foremost thing is for your Spring Boot is REST controller. So you're giving REST controller to the class saying that you're going to use Spring Boot API. So to use the Spring Boot, you just need to add REST controller. So you get an error because you don't have REST controller importer. You can just click here, you can import the REST controller package. So now, so the error is gone. Now let's create in Spring Boot the each method it acts as an API. Let's say let me create an API. That API just something going to return some value. Let's say public. It returns a string. Uh, get name. Very simple. And what I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to return hello API. So now you are returning a API, and so the very important thing is how do you the map the URL. I will explain later where we have to use this, but you need to use request mapping, not request mapping, the get mapping, and the syntax is path equal to. So this writes let's say maybe I can use my URL get name. So what does this actually mean is when you go and invoke your API, what is the API name? That's what is specified here, because you're not going to invoke your class name. So it could be any name. Get my API. So it doesn't necessarily needs to be in the same name. And you see error because the get mapping is not imported. Just hover over, you get the suggestion, just import the Spring Boot. So here's this org spring framework.web.bind. So you have REST controller, REST get mapping. Now you good. I think you're good to start. Let's run this main class. Okay, now it started running. So let me go to my website browser, localhost. So here, so now you have to always use localhost 820 because it's used Tomcat 8080. So it's a 8080. So now here's the actual.
I found this on the web.
I'm sorry. So here is the URL you need to use, the URL I given. For example, get my name. Let me type. Look at that. So now this API returns the hello API value. So I think now you learned how to use define a simple Spring Boot API. This is very simple. Let's also learn how do you define. For example, I have a lot more APIs. I need to have some common API name that you have to use REST request mapping. So the syntax is, you can just say API. So now you don't have this, so you can just the same process, just import the class, start the class, start again. So now started running, but you will not see the response now. You get error. Why because it's trying to reach this method or the API. It's not available because now you given the request mapping, which means that all the requests which comes slash API only it will allow. Other direct API will not get allowed. How do we access that? Um, API. Now look at that. Now you got the Hello API. I think so. Now you learned how to create a simple REST API get. So in my following videos, we'll learn how to use post and how do you pass the parameters, and also we will learn how to use Angular to invoke this API. If you're getting it a chance, please go through my previous videos. So we'll have Angular tutorial, and we will use this API for Angular and integrate with MySQL later. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe. Bye.